Me.
I was about to say, because you
So Sharp was on the No Jumper show, episode 245, I think. It was 244, actually. Sharp came to that show, and Adam asked him about our exchange and our incident. Let's just keep putting the hype around it because everybody else keeps putting the hype around it. This exchange, this incident, this whatever it was. It wasn't that
situations.
Big. It wasn't even. It didn't go as. It didn't even go that far. It was just. It was just. It was literally just enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To just make the rounds and things of that nature.
He said, "Yeah, man, it was just enough to get the streets talking this shit. That's all it was.
That's really all it was, man. That's really all it was. And
it's like a filibuster.
Recapping the news. Let's just get right into it. Let's hear what they have to say.
So you got to his fence.
For like a lot of the shit that's been going on with, when we was on the news the last time on the news with Buddy and they shit like
AJ, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I'm used to getting into it with some big names. So it's kind of hard when I got niggas, and no offense to them or nothing, but when you got people like that, when you're a small fry nigga, it's like, what am I doing arguing with you? That immediately puts me on your level. So your outlook of saying like, well, I just really don't like your shit. Okay, that's cool. There's 1,000 people that don't like my shit. Gang, join the bandwagon. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit ain't gonna stop.
So you feel like it would devalue you to even be engaged in a back and forth.
And I'm catching myself entertaining certain shit. And yeah, it might be cool for now. You know what I'm saying? But once you get caught in that shit, it's like,
if I'm not mistaken, you was doing millions by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you were on this platform. No, you were on this platform, but you were interviewing people one-on-one. You've cracked over. So it doesn't take a team for Sharp to generate the energy that he's going to generate.
But I still was a team player and made sure I worked with everybody.
Everybody. All right, so just to kind of go against, just kind of rebut Brick's point. It's not just Sharp by himself. Sharp has always been on a pretty large platform in terms of Software Underbelly and then Software Underbelly over to No Jumper. So it's this big platform to big platform. It's different of Sharp just getting it from subscriber zero. You know what I'm saying? He had a nice stimulus package. Right. But yeah, man, he's not supposed to be going back and forth with me. We're fucking small fries, but I knew.
You're actually a weenie.
I know, that's the thing. Yeah, you're not supposed. Sharp was not supposed to go back. Sharp saw the message, the conversation. Sharp saw the recap that I had on the last show anyway. Yeah. So it's not like I have to talk directly to Sharp. I'm really talking to the fans that I just don't like niggas coddling these grown fucking men. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's just, yes, Sharp's not supposed to go back and forth with me. But Sharp is emotional. He's not that good of a podcaster. So if you can catch him slipping to go back and forth, even for a little bit of an exchange, yeah, you do it.
And what you mean, like not supposed to?
Not supposed to. First of all,
I get what you mean, but like, try to go deeper. Like, because, like, what do you mean by that? Not supposed to.
The same way that Joe is not supposed to be flying up some niggas from North Carolina and critiquing all of his peers with us.
Until it makes sense, though.
Until it makes sense. But this is a nigga that's fallen off of his high. So now he is down here with us niggas on YouTube and us peasants. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, nigga, crawl with the roaches, nigga.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like that's the thing. He's still in an inflated mindset of where he was at. He just doesn't realize.
You're the last person
he just doesn't realize that you shouldn't, on paper, you shouldn't be going back and forth from me. But now we're on the same level, so we should be going back and forth.
And that's the thing. Like, y'all had y'all situation. I feel like obviously I got to defend the platform that I'm on. Yeah. But his argument is faulty. Like, you essentially you were Will Smith. Your uncle was rich and lived in Bel Air. Yes. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you fell into fucking Adam 22, the biggest platform. Fucking
Software Underbelly start though, Mark.
It's like congratulations.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Is there some credit
you don't get brownie points for going to go into something that was built.
Yeah, because nobody just does that
credit.
though.
Yeah.
Nobody just does that.
Yeah, he gets
there was
credit for
plenty
doing
of
it, right?
people on Software Underbelly that probably was lying to Mark's face trying to get a career popping off.
But even then,
Sharp did it.
Right.
I did give him his credit. You ain't killed that bug. That shit is alive.
Yeah, he just be doing like fake loop.
I think we've been doing this.
It's pretty annoying.
I need chopsticks like Jackie Chan. But like it's just completely different. Like, nigga, you go into a platform with already a million. Try building up your own platform.
Right. It's not the same
It's a little
thing,
bit,
but
I
going there,
did give him his credit like a
This
couple
is-
weeks ago when you were trying to really disrespect him about like not having a business acumen. You know what I mean? He has
He doesn't.
he has a business.
No, he doesn't.
He's a ex-pimp.
Yeah, he's managed whole money.
Y'all don't even know how great his career was either.
You don't believe smack, nigga.
You don't know how bad it was.
I don't know how good or how bad it was.
Yeah, but you seem like you skew in one direction.
Yo, how
Yeah.
well do you think? I think it was all right. I'm not saying it was Don Juan.
to be fair, bruh, I don't give a fuck how good his pimping career was. I genuinely don't, because what is that? What is that?
I
You
get
know
what
I'm
you
saying?
like.
I
What does
respect-
pimping do for society?
What the fuck? I respect the ism, but I can't go.
Okay.
But
I'm
I mean,
a
if he
10-year veteran. It's like the only, pimping Ken. Yes, now I can see the greatness. You know, this is later. You have to transition to being an
Oh,
author.
you got to write a book.
you gotta write a book.
Yes,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yes, you do. Yes, you
But
do.
what if you was
Yeah.
making like $150K?
At least I can just
with
say.
dental off whore money.
At least I can just say Pimpin' Ken is an established book author.
This nigga's an orator.
Does you know what I'm saying? Does that make
Pimpin'-
sense? Does that make
Pimpin'-
sense? Real quick, does that make sense?
Pimpin' Ken is light years ahead of Sharp.
I get what you're saying.
I definitely get what you're saying.
Just listen to what I'm saying. That's it.
You don't
I'm
get
not-
respect for being a drug dealer. You get respect for being Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
cool. Exactly.
For transitioning that shit into
If you can't
Exactly.
lose 99 bricks, nigga, don't even talk.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's cool. He's a legendary. I don't really care. I don't. There's certain parts of the pimping I enjoy anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what are we talking about at this end? At the end of the day, like,
But his
what did that matter to the greater context?
I don't know.
How
Y'all
good
kind of
his pimping
sidetracked
was.
me.
Nah, I mean, that's something I brought. But just to what you had a point?
He just made a bad argument though. It's
It was
just a bad argument,
argument. Yeah.
and you could tell that he's defeated because he didn't come to this conclusion until like what, weeks after.
what
So
I'm saying, bro.
he
And that's-
wasn't
and that's
saying to
another-
your face, "You're not big enough for me to argue with." He was just
Right.
trying to argue, and he had no
because he was caught off.
he
Because
had
he was
nothing
caught
to
off
say,
guard, and that's
because there was a weenie talking to him.
it was less. It was more than that. It was he was just
It was just
combobulated.
weed doing.
And that's
Yeah.
it's kind of strange. But let's see. Go to the go to the all right, F Mac.
Shut
nah, I
up,
feel
nigga. We
you.
all got early mornings.
F Mac's out of here.
Nah, he got to go to his white.
Hey, turn that light
ain't
on so you
gonna
can
say
see
it.
when you leave too.
You gonna talk about your white women?
I kind of want
I
to.
know you good, man. Oh, you was saying turn the light on so you can see when you walk out that bitch. The furthest left switch.
Yeah, that's. Don't worry about it. Just
Oh, I
stay
guess-
focused. So.
Shout out to F Max.
Nigga said fuck F-Max safety.
All right, but
Walking
yeah,
out.
all right. Point and shoot. Click that point and shoot, and I'm gonna skip that brick baby area right now. I'm gonna group that letter together.
And I'm glad that I didn't really super engage because on his way out, he said, yeah, you know, I had to spice it up for, you know what I'm saying, PNP.
What's that mean?
He even said his name.
You know, PNP. He had to spice it up for that nigga's channel.
Oh, he's trying to just.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said. On the way out, he says, oh, Sharp, you know, I was just trying to spice it up for him because I know he's going to make a clip of it.
So, like, and just
That's weird to acknowledge that, but
Adam's
hates
already
that.
clarified multiple times.
Yo,
What do you think
Adam
about that point?
hates point and shoot.
He hates. You're not allowed to say it at the show. you know what I'm saying?
That disgusted him.
It's not allowed. You're not allowed to say. So this is the thing. I don't feel no type of way about that. Maybe it was weird to actually mention it because I was excited because I know I did what I was there to do.
And I thought you were joking when you said it. Like that was like a
No,
real point.
Dead serious. Yeah.
I mean,
But,
most jokes are real.
Yeah, but but overall though, oh no, I was dead serious when I said it. Yeah, I was not joking because overall, going back to what we talked about on our recap episode of our trip in LA. We are people building a business from zero with no help, no stimulus, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just make sure that's being cleared. So I would be an idiot and I'd be a fool to not go do a tour, collaborate with people, and leave those platforms with something that's
With somebody's soul.
with notable, with converting into new fans. It's not a leech thing, but it's my job to go out there and expand myself because that's a direct reflection that's going to expand the brand that we're building from ground zero with zero help, zero nothing. We get collaborations with people and they come to our channel. That IP lives on our channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not we don't. We're not a platform, or we're not a group of niggas that go to places and just give things away for free. But we understand that there's a certain level of that you have to do. I have no problem giving it up on No Jumper, because if you have a good performance, then they come back to our channel. So being intelligent, being smart, and kind of knowing what I need to even look for and how to grow the numbers, I need to put my face in as many places as I can. Why would I not consciously and subconsciously target one of the biggest coverers of that channel?
And
it's not hard to do. It's not hard to do. You like to over talk niggas when you get in your feelings, and all I had to say was, I'm not talking about it. There was other moments within that exchange that we had. There was me asking him about the fake fight that he had with Whack 100. Those didn't get picked up, but I know I left enough gems and candy laying around for niggas to pick up in their next video, because that's good. That's good business. There's a reason we cover Danny videos and put them in the description, because that's our nigga. We trying to help him get out there too.
Yeah.
It's
that's the thing.
It's an ecosystem that we all work off of.
Like, even the idea of like, we're building a platform from nothing. Like that idea is kind of foreign, because a lot of the platforms that we do see that are new is from celebrities, black celebrities that kind of already had their thing going, for years, whether it was sports, whether it was acting.
Yeah.
Everybody has a podcast.
Everybody's coming off of something most of the time.
Transitioning fan bases.
They have a fan base that they're carrying into this.
Which is like, it makes things so much easier. Like, no matter if it's 40,000 people, which is a lot.
Let's just say 10,000 people.
Nigga, 10,000 people.
10,000 people.
10,000 people.
You brought 10,000 people over from your child acting career. You haven't done an acting career since you haven't done an acting job since you was 12 years old in the Sandlot movie, and now at 35 years old, you're able to bring those 10,000 people over to the podcast.
Or specifically, like, I thought you was going to bring up the Ned Declassified niggas.
We
that's
can bring
literally their
that,
podcast.
That's
Who the fuck cares about them anymore?
I do.
But they have a podcast about kind of talking about the stuff.
But where I'm automatically bought in because there's a childhood reflect.
You already have social proof of who they are.
The social
proof. What like they're about.
It's a completely different journey when you're coming off your own volition. When you have no validation.
It is.
Right.
It is.
And the thing about like what you're saying is that you're absolutely right. That's what you're supposed to do. That's good business. But they could pervert that into your clout chasing. Like, you trying to build a name off coming over here and talking shit about me.
It's cross marketing.
Somebody who's never built a business would call it clout
That's
chasing.
what I'm saying. Like, they can easily pervert it that way, and it's a redundant argument at that point, because it's like,
and if they want to call me a clout chaser, completely fine. But who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you've never built something and you don't understand what it takes, it's going back to it's just what it is.
Yeah.
So there is one other thing too that definitely needs to be corrected, because
you wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, man. People don't understand what it takes. Like, nobody remembers Destiny Child performing in the mall.
Yeah, it was a Sharp. I need to correct Sharp on one thing.
Nah, you wasn't there. You would remember that shit.
I wasn't even conceived yet, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
And we talk about numbers. That was the highest numbers that he got sitting down with me. He don't got nothing else. He's tried it already. Went and made another video, I think, or some shit like that. Didn't do shit. Hell, he even sat down on his platform. They did like 7,000 views. It's not like, come on, bro. Like, I don't get you niggas mode here. Like, especially over here, dog. This big boy league over here. You either show up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's not really.
And you didn't show up. Which is why it did what it did.
Kind of ironic.
But to correct you, because I can understand that you might think the world revolves around you over here at Homeroom University, or with me in general. You and I did 84,000 views when we did the No Jumper News, and we had a little thing. 86,000. But just so you know, that is not the most that we've ever done sitting down. We've done the most views with the brothers that you see on this couch right now. And these dirty couch covers, we have hit 96K on Where's the Wax. That's what 97.
It wasn't even these couches.
It wasn't even these couches. It was the first couches that we had with couch covers.
You were in the same head.
There was actually 2x4s up underneath one of the legs because it was broke.
Which if you go back, you can't see.
If you go back, I'll link it in here. But let's just put some respect on my podcast co-host.
And this is
because you didn't even outperform them on your worst day.
And we're talking.
And that was our worst day. And that was some of our worst days.
We're talking specifics.
I wasn't good.
We're talking specifics.
Talking specifics.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's all like this whole conversation is inflated. Well, yeah, this is a crazy.
That's a funny thing.
This whole conversation is inflated because it's our own platform. Like this is kind of It's we already kind of won.
Yeah.
Even the way he's talking as if like he's the one after they're done recording. He's breaking down the snippets, or he's ever made a thumbnail, or he's ever had to think of a fucking title.
Come on,
to kind of like, you know
what are we doing?
Oh shit!
It's a bunch of
This
these
nigga
niggas.
sat up.
Talk that shit though.
Like, it's a
Talk that shit though. It's a difference. We're different.
Man.
We're different, bro.
They not like us.
We can't get fired. We can't get fired here. We can't get fired.
Pin, pin,
A
pin,
nigga
pin.
I could. But niggas can't wake up and just be like, yeah, don't come back no more.
Like, don't come back.
It's different.
It can't be that easy. It will be that easy for you though, nigga.
Yeah.
We gotta get our stuff. We gotta get some stuff, nigga.
It's different.
There's no stuff in there for you.
Some
But
people
you know-
are relying on us. There's a whole ship that needs selling, nigga.
Come on, nigga.
But
God
yeah,
damn it.
man,
Shout out to Sharp, though.
and you know, so because you and I clashing, whatever you want to call it, is not the most viral thing that I've ever done. It's been sitting down with these brothers right here. It's also just like funny. It's that like my name in the title and my picture in the thumbnail has done an average. Those 2 weeks that we was out there, I've kind of done better than a lot of your last the Sharp Tank podcast for the last 2 months.
And I think he feels some way about it that like y'all honestly do great work together. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately,
y'all thumbnail had about 16K on the back on Fig joint, but I was starting
For all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons,
wrong
but that's what Sharp averages on the Sharp Tank though. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we were brought up on other shows that had over 100K.
you on a low down dirty pimp level.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You finally made it, nigga. Open.
But yeah, there's several pictures out there. There's several thumbnails out there just for those over those last 2 weeks. Nigga, I'm not even there. My name comes up and it's doing better than what the Sharp Tank has been doing recently.
You're not just talking, right?
I'm talking that shit. I'm talking
We
that
can
real
look this
shit.
up?
I'm talking that real shit.
Okay.
I'm talking that real shit.
Okay.
We can go to No Jumper just to look at it real quick. He's got a couple of hits, but the last 2 months he's really been struggling.
Nigga said he
That's
was
the Clips channel.
Get a No Jumper, just a regular, yeah.
God damn it,
I
Sharp.
started screenshotting shit. It just,
And
I
it's
started
my
feeling
thing
like I was
is,
getting
right,
too petty, so I was like, let me chill.
Yeah, because this big. Yeah.
but I'm not gonna lie.
It's any orange 3 days ago, 16K.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about the these? Yeah.
Yeah,
16K.
3 days ago, 16K. Y'all talking about me did 22K. You and I beat Jenna Shea, but you still didn't beat Where's Wax. Keep going. It's only orange. 40K. There's some videos out there too.
Yeah, I was just slowing down so you could read it.
And again, big caveat. Sometimes he has his wonderful co-host Brick Baby, but it's also another platform which is already established and somebody else who's probably already established. It's a completely different conversation.
An argument can be made that I perform.
I'm not gonna lie.
An argument can be
An
argument can be made that I perform just as good as you, if not better than you, on your own platform that you're employed by.
Bow. Sitting in your seat.
Yeah.
Well, that was actually me, and I gave it
That's
up like
just
a
what's
hoe.
that's just the facts. That 1 month ago looks crazy. But yeah, man, that's all though. I don't have anything else.
You done bullying Sharp for the week?
I'm not bullying him. It's,
It feels like it at this point because he's not really, he's not fighting back.
But not
he can't respond to me.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing he's really like.
He can't, and that's why I'm not about. There's no reason to really cover Sharp like a million at one time.
But it's just,
what I'm saying? It's just.
But it is.
I'm playing the game. I'm building this business, and since you brought me up and it was talked about, we're gonna respond on the following show. And
because
then,
we do have to it's different.
But when you look at these timestamps, you realize that the world doesn't revolve around Sharp and No Jumper.
Yeah.
We do this. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it comes down to. So.
And I fuck with Sharp, but Sharp, you gotta have better arguments, Pam. You gotta have better arguments.
But that's
People like, nigga ain't like my arguments.
Yeah, you
Type of shit is that?
little small chip over there didn't like my arguments, huh?
stay on the
Weenie
website.
Hood Jr.